It has been kind of a slow week in our workshop. We don't have any jobs going through here right now. I haven't really had much to film. It's Friday now, it's the end of the week, and we finally got some information for some things that we can move forward on. So we're gonna get started on that today. We have to remake some shirts that we did for a customer. So we had some washout, which is kind of unfortunate, but I know why and I know how we're gonna fix it, so let me show you. We cure all of our prints here with a flash. We originally just had like a 16 by 16 Riley Hopkins flash, and that was way too small. So we were deciding, okay, do we want a conveyor dryer or do we want to upgrade our flash dryer? And at the time, we weren't producing a whole lot of shirts because we weren't in business yet. We were still just doing stuff for our own clothing brand. And so we made the decision to upgrade to the biggest Riley Hopkins flash that they have, which I think is the 16 by 24, I believe. I don't remember 100%, but it has temp control, so you can really get dialed in with your temperatures here. But the issue that we had on this specific print that we had washout on is that it was a big back print. Let me go grab it real quick. This is the design here. This is the design that we were doing. It's a pretty big back print, and as you can see, when you put your flash here, your flash looks like it would cover this whole design, right? But when you're using a flash and you're carrying with a flash, I would say an inch in on every corner, you're gonna be losing heat. The other issue that you run into with flashes is that they have cold spots. So even though it looks like this design's covered, like I said, the edges of your flash is already gonna be pretty like cold, but throughout your flash element, there's gonna be cold spots. And this job was the first time that we had to use this new flash, so we hadn't identified where those cold spots are, which means that those first few shirts that we were printing with this and curing with this flash were being affected by the cold spot that we identified, which is right here. Those like first 10, I'm assuming that we did, were the ones that had washout, and they're all specifically somewhat in the same spot. And so, yeah, we have to remake those. I'm okay with it though, you know? That was the first real, like, actual job that we did as Sunday screen printing, and I figured we were gonna have mistakes. You know, I wasn't as confident in myself and as knowledgeable even in a month and a half ago as I am now. And so I figured there was gonna be some mistakes. I just didn't expect it to be that mistake. But it's okay because we're making it right, you know? It's like a $150 mistake that we're gonna make, but what's cool is we retain the customers. So they're looking to do another project with us. I wanted to just talk about a quick tip that I just learned. We previously had all of these screens covered in S-screen. We went and pressure washed all of that S-screen out, which is a degreaser and a dehazer. So that means once we pressure wash all of it out, our screen ideally should be clean. I've always done like a low pressure rinse with just your hose at the end of cleaning them, but I learned the reason and what you want to look for when you do that is you want to see the water like glissading down evenly, and if you see any like V's in the water as it runs down your screen, that means you still have some kind of contaminants in your screen. So I thought that was a little interesting tip I thought I'd share. We got all that S-screen washed off and they dried, and so I wanted to take the opportunity while I have all of these screens clean, I want to make like a cool little advertisement out of it. So I have them all laid out on the floor. Don't hate, it's clean. And we're gonna try to snap a photo from up above. So I got my ladder from WWE practice last night. Let's get this photo. I hate spiders. And I feel like there's spiders on this ladder. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough angle to get it to look like it's directly above. Oh no, we're chilling. We can actually step down. I should have like put the screens around me. I think we got what we need. So now that we got the photo, I'm gonna throw it into Photoshop and I'll show you kind of what I was thinking for the I hate spiders so much. Gotta email myself here. I'm gonna throw them into Photoshop and we'll get a little edit made up here. I definitely think that there is some potential in that piece of art that we just cooked up, but I think I'm gonna need to redo it because the angles are a little off. I need to just actually set it up. But the idea is definitely there. It just didn't turn out like I totally expected it, but it could be a fun little advertisement, so I'm gonna keep exploring it. That's gonna be it for today's video. I know we didn't do much in today's video, but we are slow in the shop right now. We're gonna be picking things back up on Monday with some printing. And yeah, if you like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you on Monday.